high note as we saw the fellow North African side, Tunisia, dispatching Namibia yesterday.
Expect no mercy.
Okay.
There is no reason for Algeria to give us any reprieve in this game. The Cranes have to fight all the way to get the result because we saw something happen when we were playing an AFCON qualifier where Algeria seemed to have given Tanzania, but that had a lot to do with the relationship between their coach. The Tanzanian coach was Algerian and the team, but there is nothing that can help Uganda in that aspect. And
Hussein 800 Stadium, where the stage is actually very much electric, and you can say with such a view like this one, there is nothing that actually depicts the game of football like beauty. It is beauty meeting football here tonight, and how about a place to actually have your final game of a World Cup qualifier with such that actually brings the beautiful game to life. Football is something we need to embrace, and indeed football is right there for a taking. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, these are the kind of pictures you'd love to see in a football match. It is very much welcoming, and indeed, wherever you are, just sit back, relax. Tawi, good pressure, very good pressure. Dese Mukwala, charging through. Dese Mukwala! Scoring his very first World Cup qualifiers goal. Stolen in the midfield. Dese Mukwala just could not look at any other opportunity. And look at the few Ugandans who are in this stadium, jubilating already. And trust me, that kind of jubilation is worth dying for. But let's wait and see. The referee from Mauritius, he is going there. Was there anything of a free kick that can actually be given away? The steal from Kenneth Semakula, really it was a fair one. And Dese Mukwala, good shots, very, very good shots. Balanced his body really well. The energy on that was perfect. And again, the timing and the energy, really, really good. Dese Mukwala, and caps it up with a somersault. And just look at the black. Where Dese Mukwala scored the first goal against him on his debut, and of course the crowd loving everything from that. It was scored by Dese, is Uganda's 5th goal against the Algerians from the last 11 goals. Shot corner. A reverse ball deep into the box. Maza! What a save! Salim Magola denying Mohamed Amoura what could have been 1-1. What a save that was, denying Mohamed Amoura from close range. That was a beautiful ball in. And kept out by Jamal Salim. Good reflexes, really good reflexes. What a shot. He's already scored 8 goals. Good stand. Dese Mukwala leaves one on the ground. It's Dese. Jutsa Mugabe is opening up really well. Dese charging further inside. Jutsa Mugabe! He misses from close range. What a miss from Jutsa Mugabe! You have to say that's one of the best chances you'll ever get, Jutsa Mugabe. But good pressure from Issa Mande. For once you'd think that ball was going in. Dese doing well. Boy, how did it to the penalty box with only 15 minutes remaining to the end of the first 45 minutes. It's Mahrez. Curls one in. The header is good. Oh, it's in! Unfortunately, no. The flag is up for the offside. Issa Mandi's goal will not count. He was offside. And again, that's a wake-up call for the Ugandans. Carlin, but the ball, yeah, there we go. Good call from the referee's assistant. And Issa Mandi was all alone there. Here goes Maza. Straight to Salim. Ibrahim Maza, the 19-year-old from Bayer Leverkusen, trying to check the goalkeeper Salim Omar Jamal. Good strike from the 19-year-olds. Good vision from the 30-year-old goalkeeper. Okello. Alan Okello breaks it! Oh, it goes outside from Alan Okello. So close. But yet far from Alan Okello. Good stride, good break. Unfortunately, just goes out. Very clever play there from Alan Okello, the boy from Bar, Erute South in Lira. Trying to hook that ball inside, unfortunately. It's fell into the targets. It's called Falls. The 25-year-old from Falls Park, Mohamed Amora. To try as much as possible to bring this crowd back to life. Mohamed Amora waiting. Jamal Salim on the other side. It's Amora versus Jamal Salim, and it's in the back of the net. Mohamed Amora scoring his 9th goal of the World Cup campaign. And for once, a silent stadium is brought back to life. Well, you have to say they were making most of the noise when they were against, but it was buried well. It was buried really well by Mohamed Amora. 9 goals at the World Cup qualifiers. Algeria won, Uganda Cranes won, and the Desert Foxes have crawled themselves back in this. But again, what a view. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Just look at the outskirts of the stadium, how beautiful, given. I just love the way the stadium changes color here. Let's look at this, from green to purple. Trying to relax a little, have his head into this match. It's Amora, up against Onyango. Amora takes his time, and sinks it in! Sends Onyango the wrong way, and finally Onyango concedes on his return to the Uganda Cranes. Algeria 2, Uganda Cranes 1. Mohamed Amora, 2 goals today. Those are 10 goals in the World Cup qualifiers for him, Mohamed Amora. What a night it will be. What a campaign. It was a good penalty. Really, really good penalty from Mohamed. Onyango left with no other option but to actually go the wrong way. There we go, the referee brings this encounter to an end. Algeria finally finished this up with a 2-1 win over the Uganda Cranes. And for Lucas Zidane, on his debut with the Algerians, he begins it on a high with a win. And trust me, it won't be going as easy as that, because the white shirts have tried to go through and showcase their dominance yet again, but unfortunately it won't be their day tonight. It will be a day for the Algerians, who actually got 2 penalties and utilized them really, really well. This marks the end for the Uganda Cranes at the World Cup qualifiers. And again, for the Algerians, they do qualify as table leaders as usual. Aziz Kayondo having a problem over there for once. But for Uganda, this is the end of the road. They'll be only waiting for the for the AFCON in December, which will be hosted by Morocco. That's for the Uganda Cranes. So the World Cup campaign for the Cranes stops here. And for the Desert Foxes, they crawled themselves back into this game, and they finally went on to win the game by 2 goals to 1. Just like it was in Nambole when they won by 2-1. It's the same scoreline here in Algeria, where they've actually won the game by 2 goals to 1. Take nothing away from the Uganda Cranes. They came with belief. They scored early, but unfortunately in the second half, it wasn't theirs for the taking. 2 penalties, all converted by Mohamed Amora, to give Algeria the 2-1 win here tonight. I have to say thank you very much for being with me this evening. Let's meet again next time when football comes knocking. Until then, good night.